Hi, this is Elizabeth. Welcome to Turkey. First of all, I want to ask you definition of public relation. What is public relation?
Well, public relations is actually strategic communication between an organization and its public. When we talk about public, it doesn't mean the society at all, but public means a segmented public. So we have to develop our message to different public, but the single message is just the same. So that is the meaning of public relations, because we are creating dialogues, we are creating mutual understanding between one organization or a company or NGO or just government to the society at large.
Communication or public relation, which one do you prefer?
Well, when we talk about communication, communication is just a general communication. While we talk about public relation, there's specific public relation that is segmented to the target audience. So we have to understand their characteristics, their background, what they want to do, and then what they don't want to do. What do they want to learn, to hear, or not to hear? So it is therefore we have to we have to develop the specific message for them, because they are specific audience rather than communication with mass communication people.
What do you think about PR professionals who has different education? Do we have limitation in public relations?
Well, in my country, Indonesia, for example, the majority of public relations practitioners, they don't come from the faculty of communication. They come from the faculty of business, of engineering. It depends on how they deal with the industry. For example, in oil industry, most people come from the faculty of oil and gas industry. From fast-moving consumer goods might be they have come from they have come from the faculty of economics in terms of marketing. And for industrial engineering, they come from the faculty of industry. So the word of communication is just for, it's very basic, but when you come to practice, you need to understand the real business of the organization is doing.
Does journalists play in newspaper or TV advertising campaign? What about ethics?
Ethics, ethics is a global challenge actually. Yeah, when we talk about ethics, sometimes in the social media, for example, what happens in the reality is just the reality run very fast, but the ethics, very slow, and it depends on how the media react to the ethics. And this is a challenge of public relations to really impose the ethics, because we have the ethical codes, but do we practice what we are saying?
Yeah. How much important Golden Word Awards for the companies?
The Golden Word Award is just a global acknowledgement of professionalism in public relations. So when your company really wants to have global acknowledgement, why don't you just register in global Golden Word Award? Because IPRA is an international public relations association. It's just we have members in 100 countries, so it is not only for region, but it is really global organization. Yeah.
And what about Turkish projects? What do you think about that?
Turkish project, I'm really impressed. I'm not impressed with the recent one. But toilet training, for example, it comes to my mind that toilet training is one of the winners of the Golden Word Award years ago. Yeah, and it happens in developing countries, when people are trained to be toilet training. Yeah, and also green campaign. Yeah, I think Turkey's business or PR industry, they come into a global recognition of the professionalism.
And the last question, how must be relations between a journalist and public relation professionals? Or public relation, yes.
Journalists and public relation, it has to be one coin of different side. Yeah, but actually, in reality, the public relation grows slowly than the journalists, particularly when we are talking about social media, for example. In some countries, for example, the social media are developing very fast. But in developing countries, it's not that that fast as in developed countries because majority of people are scattered around. Like in my country, for example, the word social media is something to do with, well, issue management. But because we are scattered around and we have big population, the social media is not that effective. Yeah, but yeah, in the middle. But to some extent, it is really effective to influence people opinion. Yeah.
Thank you very much.